welcome to the REL Show. I'm Ariel, and I'm so excited to have Ashley from Florida with me. What up, Ashley? How are you?
This is awesome. So glad to be on the show.
So glad to have you here. For those of you at home watching aren't sure why Ashley is hanging out with me today, it's because she was one of our awesome Kickstarter backers that decided she wanted to get in on the action and be on the REL Show with me. So this is going to be awesome.
Yes.
Dude, thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm Ashley, obviously, and I'm about 20 years old. I have 3 top mental illnesses, namely depression, ADHD, and Asperger's, all which I totally still learning how, but I try to cope with best I can. And I'm also a fantasy writer for my own little series. Attempting to get published, not quite there yet, but
what's your series called?
It's called Dragon Witch.
Dragon Witch. So marketable.
Yeah,
Cute.
So yeah, if you like dragons, check me out.
Awesome.
There's a lot of dragons in there. And I deal with a lot of self-doubt, though, to be honest. So have you ever dealt with that, Ariel?
Have I? Oh my gosh, yes. That is part of being alive. When I think about creating and making art, I think I'm going to make something, I'm going to like it for like a minute, and then I'm going to hate it. And I'm going to rip it apart. Do you ever do that where you like totally just criticize your work?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. But that's self-doubt is not like this weird thing with you. It's not another thing that's wrong with you. Like that's part of being a brave creator in the world. Like you're a badass. Like that's how step 1 create, step 2 self-doubt. They go hand in hand. And so there would be like something kind of off if you almost didn't have that voice in the back of your head telling you that it's a mess and that no one's gonna like it and you're an idiot and all that. That's how I get it. Yeah,
definitely. All the time, it's like I'll like my writing for maybe a week or so, and then it's like something's not right.
This is a little dramatic, but I feel like you're dramatic like me, so you'll get this. It's almost like being an artist is a gift to society, and you're the one who takes the hit. So you're the one who feels like a crazy person. You're the one who can't sleep at night. You're the one whose brain is like completely hijacked by all this torment, self-doubt, self-loathing and all that. And that's generally the traditional artist plight. Like generally, you know, Kurt Cobain dies at 27. Like everybody freaking has depression when they're deep and moody and artist. And I am trying not to settle for that because I don't want that in my life. So,
me either.
Right?
You just checked off my entire list right there.
I'm sorry. And so as artists, like, let's not settle for this anymore. Let's not be okay with the suicide rate being dramatically higher for artists than for the rest of society. Let's not just chalk it off as like something like it might make us feel a little bit better. Like, oh, everyone's like this, but oh gosh, like it sucks. Like hating yourself sucks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want that. And that's why I try to like, you know, claw my way out and live a happier life.
I try to aim for that too, and like some of the things that get on my nerves are probably like how mental illness, especially just like swept under the rug. One time I remember my depression got so bad. It was actually when I was in high school, my last year of high school. It got so bad I was actually voluntarily hospitalized for about 8 days. And
did that help
at that
anything?
point in time, we didn't know I was depressed. We just thought like we knew when my meds weren't really working or something. We knew something was wrong because I was just like I was having highs and lows. My friendships were very rocky. And it was just like, I was so stressed as well. So it's like, uh-oh.
Girl, I'm so glad you're on the show today because I think a lot of our viewers are going to be able to relate to this. I think because our music, like, attracts the weird ones, and I love that. So a lot of people will be like, yes, I totally get this. So please, like, hook us up on the other end watching this. What does help you? Like, what seriously helps you?
Well, sometimes we have my little cat here. That helps me. Majority of the time, though, it's actually the music I listen to. Like, I love Gillet. I love your band. I've recently gotten to more symphonic metal, like with Implementation and Tarja.
Nice.
For European bands that I like a lot. So, like, they really help. They also help with my writing, and also sometimes my writing helps me cope with certain things as well.
Yes. It is a bit of a creative outlet to get all the inside stuff out and out of our heart and out of our head. Do you ever have moments of clarity where you feel like I got this? Like, my life's going to be perfect from now on and I'm going to do great?
Like
delusion.
Time.
What'd you say?
Oh, like 50% of my lifetime, and then the rest is like, nope, not going to happen.
Yeah, it's like super up, then super down. So let me share this trick with you. When I'm in those up times, when I'm focused, when I have the clarity, when I feel like I can do anything, I write myself letters and maps for when I'm in the bad place. So that way because you know when you're in the bad place, you're so foggy, you can't think of anything to help. So you need like refer to something external. So I pull out my journal, I'm like, oh, here's what smart REL told me to do. Like watch this TED Talk. Read this thing this blog post that was inspiring that one time. And I have these like external steps that can just interrupt me for a minute so I get out of that cycle. Well, was there anything else you wanted to share on the show today while we've got you on?
What was your inspiration to form did you form the band or was it someone else who formed the band
Girl, I formed the band, okay? I do everything.
So what was your inspiration to form these bands, and what inspires you to write a lot of these songs? So I noticed that a lot of them deal with mental illness.
They do, and I don't have a diagnosis for that whatsoever. I just feel a lot, and I have a lot of crap going on in my head, and so this is the only way I know how to get it out. So, I mean, in that case, it's almost like some of my struggles have worked to my advantage when it comes to having a lot to write about. Just like you have a lot of like sources to pull from because you have a lot going on inside of you. You know what I'm saying? My inspiration to start the band was like I felt all the stuff so deeply inside of me, and I knew that I wasn't alone. I knew I could connect with other people by turning all the crazy into lyrics and maybe resonating with other people, and it works. And that's very rewarding to feel less alone, to feel like other people get me, to feel like maybe we can figure this stuff out together, you know? So very, very like emotionally driven, I would say.
That's good, because that's what kind of drives me to write as well, with my stories.
Ashley, thank you so much for being on the show today. I think it's awesome that you were like opening up about all these personal details just because you want to help other people feel like they're not alone. So thank you for that.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling. So it's like I don't want people to feel that way like I do. So
love it. Oh, I can't wait to see how your book turns out. Thanks for being on the show today, and have a great rest of your week. Thanks to everyone for watching. Be sure to check out my Patreon family at patreon.com. Link for that is right here. I love you guys. Bye.